Hello friends, welcome back to our series where it matters the most. The next case that we are discussing is Mr. Naveen Vishwanathan, proprietor of Oriental Facilities versus the state of Maharashtra. Friends, Mr. Naveen Vishwanathan holds a GST number under his span as a proprietor with the trade name as Oriental Facilities. Coincidentally, his late father also had a business with the name Oriental Facilities under a different name and under a different GST. There was a tax recovery which was due from the late father of Mr. Vishwanathan, and where the name of the business Oriental Facilities was continued, the GST department was of the view that the same business has been carried on by the proprietor, and therefore by virtue of provisions of section 93A, they were wanting to clear or wanting to recover the dues which was pertaining to the late Mr. Father in the name of Mr. Vishwanathan. Accordingly, the show cause notice was issued and his bank account was freezed. Mr. Naveen Vishwanathan has placed this petition before the Honorable Bombay High Court for its consideration, where the pleas are that the business carried on by Naveen Vishwanathan is under a different legal name and a different PAN and of course a different GSTN, whereas his father had a different legal name, but the only common thing was the trade name. Therefore, the provision of 93A, which particularly states that if the business is carried on of a deceased person, or if business is carried on by any other person, then the recovery dues for the existing business is to be made from the current business person who is running the business. However, 93 subsection B particularly states that where a person is no more existing and only the business has discontinued, then only to the extent of the assets of the person the recovery can be made. Mr. Naveen Vishwanathan pleaded before the Honorable Bombay High Court that 93B provisions are more likely applicable in this particular case, as his father had a distinct legal name and he has a distinct legal name. At the same time, the only common name Oriental Facilities has got nothing other than the fact that the two names are exactly identical. And therefore, the Honorable Bombay High Court took into consideration that these facts exist, and they directed the department that the only thing that can be done is that the recovery can be made under provision of section 93 by virtue of 93B. However, to the extent of the assets of father of Mr. Naveen Vishwanathan. So friends, especially in cases which are relating to these continued business houses, this can be a crucial one. So stay tuned for more judgments. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. Take care.